Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. This matchup today, part of the lifeblood.
Nice little rivalry game.
Rivalry game where the result will determine taking on the third-ranked team in the land, the Cincinnati Bearcats. 48 Sports College Football.
Yeah, ain't gonna go well for you, Miami.
And Jesse Palmer, time to get this game started.
Oh, they didn't even do like the
matchup
thing. I like seeing that as like the all-time games, and
returner's going to try to see what he can get. And they'll bring him
so
down.
fast.
The started on the next drive. So Cincinnati's offense.
Oh, there it is.
Thanks to that lackluster return.
Current streak is incorrect.
To start a game, but when you have a rivalry
At least the
like this, the adrenaline is pumping.
At least the number of games and stuff are right.
They aren't all the same. We say that, but we know differently. The blood is boiling. The temperature is hot.
Jesse, I was like, what? Where's my play?
More than most.
Yeah, David, we played in these games before. Everything just seems to be heightened, right? The game seems to be moving faster. The crowd noise feels louder.
That's a touchdown. Oh,
Your composure will be
that was faster than I thought.
A game like this.
Makes the stop at the 29-yard line, but not before he gets 15 on that play. They're going to go right back to him on first down.
Too slow.
Sweet cut there. Hey, knock him down after he picks up 5 out to the 34.
This time, they want to put out a much better performance.
Oh, there's nothing worse. The coaches are riding you all week leading up into this game, reminding you.
Running toward the tape. He's at the 20. And he'll take it all the way. They couldn't bring him down. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. And he knows how to finish in style. A 66-yarder to the house. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Trying to move the sticks on third down. Touch pass on the jet sweep.
Too easy.
Much picked up a yard, and that will leave them with 4th and 2. The Red Hawks will punt this one away. First punt of the day, and he'd love to lock them up close to their goal line.
Oh, why'd he catch it like that?
Don't even let him get started, and they knock him down deep in his own end. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Boy, David, they would love to stack another touchdown on top of that last drive.
And this offense did such a good job on the last drive. Everything in rhythm, moved the ball down the field, didn't make those mistakes, Jesse.
The Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10. He'll try the left side.
Oh, another holding.
Got some room headed to the goal line. And he'll take this into the end zone, but hang on just a second. Flag down. Let's see what this is about.
So those is that the second of the game?
Times an offensive holding penalty will stall a drive.
Those holdings are gonna kill us later in the year when we play good teams.
Looking for a gap. It's Pryor. Dances away from one. And he'll finish the run in the end zone. Touchdown Bearcats. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
Guys, we've got a winner in the battle of the Willamette Valley between Oregon and Oregon State. Oregon State, somehow, some way, found a way there in Corvallis and picked up a much-needed victory. It wasn't a masterpiece, but let's be honest, it wasn't a loss either. It's one game. You don't want to react too much either way. But I think both teams will leave this one with some things to work on moving forward.
Hey, Kevin Connors, keeping an eye on everything.
Lost.
Country. Sounds like they had a good one there. They'd love to pick up this third down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. They'll try to run for it. And they did not let him get to that first down line. It'll bring up a call here. And here comes the field goal unit. He'll boot it from the left side, and from this distance, that angle ought to be fairly easy. And it's no good. He missed it.
It was just right after he said that this ought to be. Shanks the hell out of him.
Cincinnati offense back on the field. Here's the handoff. Into the pile, maybe got one. He stopped at the 21. Now on third down for this offense. They'll try to bully their way for the first. Finds a crease at the 20. He almost punched it in for 6. They'll get him down at the 1-yard line.
Third and 1, you know they're running the football. It's just a matter of who's getting it and where they're going. But this offense, it really...
And makes his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati! No step back in week 3. They have been sharp as they extend the lead. And with the extra point, they're up 21-0.
You know, this guy's had a big role in this offense this year, especially when they get down close to the end zone. That's his 5th rushing touchdown on the year. He's been a factor for these guys offensively.
Murder.
And he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. Trailing by 3 touchdowns, if you're going to get back in it, David, the time to start is right now.
Got to start now. Defense giving up points on that last possession. Again, the offense is...
You know, it's so important for corners to be able to transition, right? You got to have real loose hips. You got to be able to change direction on a dime. And in zone coverage, you see the ball thrown, you can break on it, and force incompletions like that.
Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. And good work by the coverage team to knock down.
We literally blocked one player. This guy's gone like every time.
That offense ready to go back to work.
Such elusiveness. You see him, he's getting outside the pocket, he's making you miss, and then all of a sudden, he's throwing completions. I got no answers for him.
He's brought down,
It's a
but there's a
flag.
flag on the play. Let's see if it stands.
Hold it. Offense.
Dropping back, it's Sorsby. Feeling some heat. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. Now on 4th down, they'll try to come away with 3.
I'll tell you what, I don't know
Damn,
if the offense was
field goals
expecting
are
man
impossible.
coverage. 3rd and long in field goal range, you're expecting it to be zone. Instead, they lock them up man-to-man, everybody on an island, and everybody won. They get the incompletion, now setting up 4th.
They'll crank up this drive with the pass. Unloads to the wideout. And the physical play there forces the incompletion on 1st down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They'll throw it on 1st down. He lofts it high and deep down the left side. Pass is incomplete, and half comes to a close on that play. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update. And the Bearcats will kick it off to start the 2nd half. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. He unleashes a long one. Fires and picked off. Going the other way, and he's got room. And they capitalize not only on the pick, but the great return to give the offense tremendous field position.
Positive to help slow this guy down.
Kind of stacked up there. Let's run to the right side.
On the game, but his defense is definitely
So they're just all stacked up on one side.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the punishment has been extended. Now they've got a little breathing room. They are in firm control of this game, guys, but you never want to let up in a rivalry game.
Because it only takes one play. We know how much of a factor momentum can be in these types of rivalry games, David, so this game's still far from over.
And this is where my leadership and my experience comes into play. When you got guys that have been through these fires, been through these rivalry games, you know the swings happen quick. Now you got to swing it back your way.
Looking for space. It's Brunson. They bring it down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. To the ground to try to move the chain.
Corleone, yeah.
Down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. And the Redhawks will punt it away on 4th down.
And you got to do a better job up front right there. That run was doomed from the get-go. Nowhere to go. The back gets hit as soon as he gets the football. Hard to succeed as a running back.
We are just not blocking on punts at all.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field.
No, that's your job. Get him on the ground. You know, especially a guy that's not a huge...
There you go, Pryor.
Did anyone catch him?
Just gotta talk a little shit and he just breaks a huge touchdown.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the pummeling has started.
Huge play. It's so nice to have guys that can create these explosive plays like this. You hand it to him, he can do the rest. Look at the speed. Look at the elusiveness. Get to the end zone. Nice run.
And he'll bring it out of the end zone. Lowers that shoulder.
Good hit. Stokes. He got some extra hip power or something over the offseason. He'd be really blowing him up now.
They haven't clicked yet. They haven't found what they're really, really good at. And I'll tell you this.
Fires toward the end zone.
Wow.
And he's got it. Touchdown, Miami.
Watch that. Even start. Is it this guy? Like, I really don't even know who caught the touchdown. Oh, is it like tied in? Find a spot. Good on him.
Nice pitch, nice catch. And listen, maybe this helps next game, right? Like, we're trying to find a rhythm, find something that works, find somebody to go to. And this offense is struggling. You're down by 1,000, but I like that they continue to fight.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 clash. Arizona dug down deep and found a way to secure a coveted road win. And who knows how the pundits will view this one, but I'll tell you this, it sure beats trying to explain a bad loss.
They go to the ground.
No,
That guy blew that play up.
this top 15 battle was much anticipated, and at least one side can say it's a game they'll savor for some time.
It's been tough. This defense is on its heels, can't figure it out. A bunch of plays in a row now.
Got enough space. And we have breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
This has been a complete performance. The defense has been lights out, and the offense, obviously, just continues to pour it on. This is what you call having a great day. Putting it all together, offense, defense, complementary football.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. Guys, we'll see what this Redhawks offense can get done this time. He's looking to throw. Safe completion on the screen.
They got a little bit, but they didn't get the first down. And you're obviously trying to get the first down, but you try to slip in those screens occasionally on third down. I like when you slip in there and try to make a big play, catch the defense maybe being a little aggressive.
Looking for a block. It's Anderson. He gets it up to the 34-yard line before he stopped, and that's where the offense will set up shop. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Keeps it on the bootleg. Quarterback floating away from pressure. Unleashes one. Touchdown Bearcats! And the beatdown has ensued. They add on to this lead, and it looks as if they'll be moving to 2-0.
Points, and more points. This offense has had their way. They just keep their foot on the gas, keep putting up points, keep putting up touchdowns. And you know what? This is one of those stats days. You look back and you're like, that guy had 12 touchdowns in the year. Well, 4 or 5 of them might have been in this game.
The Miami, Ohio offense returns to the field. On 3rd and long, try to convert through the air. He's going up top here late in the game. He'll try to take it back. At the 30. He's at the 10. And he's going to run it all the way back. Touchdown, Cincinnati! That lead's a little more comfortable now as they close in on a victory here in week 3. And the extra point is good. They'll kick it off and send that defense right back out there to try to score again after the pick 6. And he's going to bring it out of the end zone. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Miami, Ohio has it back. The Red Hawks offense heads to the field. Well, this has pretty much been an evisceration, an old-fashioned stomping, Jesse.
Yeah, and listen.
And the quarterback goes down at the 11-yard line. 15-yard gain. Looking to move it through the air. He's taking a deep shot late in the game. They fought to the bitter end, and the final incompletion puts a wrap on it. There's a long and storied hit.
Defense against lower teams.
Stadium, Athens, Ohio, home. Handoff to the single back. Finds his way for 3 out to the
This is a away game. Crowd doesn't seem to care.
A lot of emotions, a homecoming of sorts as he comes back to the place where he played as the head coach of the opposition.
You know it holds a special place in his heart. And he's right now taking the field thinking about all the great memories he shared with his teammates, with his family, with the fans during his time. But he's got a job, David. He's coaching on the other sideline this one, and he wants to get the win for his team.
You don't want to give them belief, because if it starts to build throughout the game, look out.
Grabs it at the 25-inch
Dude, he's too fast. You can't press him.
Takes the handoff, and he's going right. Got enough for the first. And he's brought down after a nice gain.
Feeding the ball so he can break some of those big runs, but I'm also okay with these little ones. Set the tone, stay balanced.
And the pass is
We get a holding?
third down, but there is a flag.
Again,
Let's
bro?
check it out.
2 holdings in 1 drive? Oh, now we got it.
So the penalty will not be enforced. The defense declines and stands on the result of the play. The Bearcats will call on their punt team. Getting our first look of the afternoon at the punter. He'll call for the fair catch here.
On defense, we're letting these scrubs get field goals on us.
They'll try the right side. At the 35, he's loose. Got a lot of running room. Running inside the 20.
Too slow, Junior.
Loose, and he'll take it to the house. To the ground, he's got it again. Pulled down after a pickup of 3 balls at the 13. Tries again to get it in. And they swarm him under. The Bearcats want to pick up the tempo. Powers forward. And he'll fight the
Damn,
end
big
zone.
foul.
Single back formation, and they give it to him. Breaks a tackle, and he's
See
got
ya.
room. Nothing but green ahead. Touchdown, Bearcats.
We got dudes that are tired in here.
Off the bootleg and rolling out. Now improvising. On the run, fires downfield.
Oh, when I bounce.
Getting the foot down on that throw for the big completion.
And this quarterback wasn't thinking about taking off and running with that one. He was outside the pocket, but he kept his eyes down the field. He kept reading the coverage. He was surveying to find an open target. Accurate throw, and they get the first down.
And he will finally go out of bounds after another big gain, and they are absolutely gashing them with this running game. 3rd and goal is where offensive coordinator, and he's going to take it to the house.
I'm gonna play. I always like playing like the
These guys are really
defensive
getting their
possessions right
stride
before half and
before they
stuff.
push out that lead. That trip to the end zone is 25th.
Otherwise, some shenanigans can
He's
happen.
been productive, just has a nose for the end zone. This dude's made big play after big play for his offenses, and that's 25 touchdowns, Palmer, on the ground for the big fella.
Pretty impressive, too, when you consider when you get close to that end zone, the defense is expecting run, they're loading the box, and still this guy's been able to find his way in. 25, it's a nice number.
Ohio U ready to go back to work on offense. These guys have taken some body blows in the first half, but now a chance to do something to feel a little better going into halftime.
Reese, they got to respond now. They got to put points on the board right here, cut into this deficit, create a little bit of momentum, because this one's going to get out of hand otherwise.
Oh man, good fucking
okay,
jump. See, that's how safety should play.
This offense doesn't have time to do that. And with some of the plays they're making, they've got a nice lead right here, and they're making it hard for this quarterback to go to work.
Didn't have anything.
Nothing, man.
Away on third down. The Bobcats decide to punt it away.
This offense just has to find a way to find a rhythm here. They're playing at home, and they want
Holy.
this crowd to stay involved and be an asset in the game.
Horrible
But
punt.
they need to start making plays. They can't keep throwing incompletions this early.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. He's missed 3 in a row now with that last incompletion.
That's why it's so important for this defense to win first and second down. You set up third and longs like that, you can show your exotic looks, you can get the pass rush going, everybody on the back end expecting throw. That's how you force incompletions and force fourth downs.
They'll run it to the right side. After the pickup of 9, it's second
Play
and
is so
1.
versatile. You can just go
I know it's sexy to throw the football, but
to
if
the
you can
middle
come away
or
and get these kind of gains,
outside.
just add up, wear the defense down, get first downs, and ultimately get some points.
And the Bearcats will move the sticks with the first down on the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. Wide receiver coming across in motion. Quarterback touch
Good
pass.
blockers.
Touchdown Bearcats!
And you guys give us the ball back fast.
And obviously this offense has had their way getting the huge lead, and now when you know it's a running situation later in the ball games, you're still getting pounded. This defense has to step up at some point and be a lot.
Got some room, headed to the goal line. Huge game before he goes out of bounds, and now they've got it first and goal. New set of downs right on the doorstep for this offense. Trying to pound their way in. Touchdown, set. Really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. They've got it at the 36 on 1st and 10. Pass the sticks and still on his feet. A huge pickup on this play. They finally get him out of bounds, and that is some kind of way to wrap up the third quarter. That's the end of the quarter, and Cincinnati is on top. This has been a complete obliteration so far. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. Little touch pass to the receiver. Strong
Well played by them.
forward tackle. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out.
Getting a tackle for loss. They haven't had many of those today because this running back really has answered the bell. They knew.
And they're going to put another one into the end zone. Piling points on the scoreboard.
And this always is the debate of where you.
Yeah, red zone offense
Your
needs
job
some
to
work.
Stop me, or I should get conserved, because this offense obviously has had themselves a day, and apparently their day's not over. They're going to continue to keep scoring, and the defense better do something about it.
And he takes this from inside the 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. Ohio takes over. The Bobcat offense heads to the field. This offense needs something to feel good about. It hasn't been very productive today, Jesse.
Well, I think it's just important they stay aggressive, try to throw the football, and just see what this quarterback can do here at the end of the game.
From the gun, wants to pass. Getting some
Hold
heat.
open.
He took
Bro,
a
what?
hit as he threw it.
Catch that. What?
Football attempt complete.
Hit him right in the chest. He doesn't even put his hands
The
out.
Bobcats will bring the punt team onto the field. Great contact on that ball as it just hangs up in the sky. And you make the stop, and that is exactly what you want out of your punt cover unit. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement, too, to future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower.
One more play to pad the stats.
Pound 55 weak. Face it. Acorn.
They'll run play action. Fires into the end zone. Picked off. And he's brought down, and this defense gets the ball back for its own.
Sorry. Aaron Stray, man. No one. My tight end open. Oh man, he was wide open. Like always. Tight end is always so open in that play. There's kind of a guy trailing though. That guy in the middle of the field picked him up pretty well actually. Like I probably can get a touchdown, but it's close.
It hasn't gone the way they would have liked, but coaches are always looking for positive moments and things that you can build on. How about that young man going out, getting an interception? Yeah, they're being blown out. They're probably not going to win this football game, but that is the type of play that as a coaching staff you can build on for next week's game.
And that pass will be incomplete, and time has run out.
Ciao, boys.
Winning can become a habit. Now they've won back-to-back games, and welcome to historic Nippert Stadium, home of the Cincinnati
And we're
Bearcats.
home.
They've been playing football here since 1902, and the fans are ready to see their team take the field. The Bearcats will put total leather and will get started. On the move from inside his 5. And the returner will be dragged down. So the UCF Knights return team didn't help matters out much with that one. Here are our impact players for this game, and it goes beyond executing an assignment to make an impact in the game.
Yeah, obviously we were talking to both coaching staffs this week, and we asked them who needs to step up and play well. They immediately pointed to these guys right here. They are the key for their respective teams.
Yeah, they don't always show up in the box score, but these are the guys that are the leaders. These are the guys getting everybody organized and have to play well for their team to succeed.
And a pickup of 8 opens a world of opportunities on 2nd and 2. The Knights are in the hurry-up. Need 3 yards here.
Did a good shot.
Down to keep this opening drive alive.
Good job, boys.
He's going to lose a yard on that one. The Knights line up to punt it away.
Just nothing doing on that last run, and they knew coming into this one they were going to be challenged, right? This is one of the best defenses in all of college football. For them to have any shot, they're going to have to do a lot better running the football.
Slips through the line.
Dude, he is so fast and shifty. Oh my gosh.
A nice game before being run out of bounds. So the Cincinnati Bearcats offense will go to work for the first time. As we take a look at how
Chauncey
impact players for this game,
Magwood.
David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job of it.
Pick up a 5 to the 20. They give it to him again. He got a bunch and looked close to getting a lot more, but he's got the first down.
Already this guy is leaving his mark on this game. Opening drive, back-to-back runs where he's found a way to get positive yards. He was able to pick up the first on that last carry. They should keep feeding him the football. The more success
Good
they have,
pancake.
it's gonna-
56 really gets those pancakes.
Take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats! They can use this first score to sort of set the tone, guys, in this rivalry matchup.
Man, doesn't this feel good to come out, score early, get the crowd involved, get the nerves out of the way, Palmer, when you're playing in a big rivalry game?
Yeah, and I feel like momentum's always a big thing in any game, but in rivalry games, it's that much more important because everybody is going to feed off that first score now.
We have the drive coming up. It's a 3rd and 2. They'll try to run for it. And he found plenty of running room on that one before the defense was finally able to get him down. Keeping it on the ground on 1st and goal.
What?
And he'll glide his way in.
What? They're all like tripping over each other. Instead of going for a tackle, they're tripping. I guess that's why you don't pinch them.
A methodical
Try to do it sparingly now. It works so well on the Ohio State one.
And listen, I know everybody
Still kind of a habit.
Plays the big long touchdowns and all that stuff, but putting a drive together like that is very difficult to do time and time again, and it's demoralizing for the defense. Great drive by the offense. I want to knock people off the football, create some holes like you do here for my running back, make the game easy.
Brought down at the 7 after picking up 3. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. They'll try the run. He steps and powers and works his way. They finally get him down at the 2.
You've got to think there's 11 guys on defense right now keying in on this running back. They've watched the tape.
Going right back to the well, and this time he finds water. Gets it into the end zone for the touchdown.
And I love the physicality of this offense. It's 3rd and goal. It's money time. I've got to be more physical than you. That's exactly what this offense is.
And they desperately wanted to attempt a return, but decided not to. Instead, they'll take the touchback.
Brawling, you're doing whatever you can to get there as a defender, but the offense fortunate enough to cover it back in.
Gets away from one, finds room.
No fucking way.
Down, UCF.
Bro, it's always when they're dead tired, and then they break 8 tackles. It's fucking trash. I don't know how I didn't fucking... I mean, I was a little bit behind them, but still. But there's no fucking way. I mean, that's 5 guys. That's 5 guys gonna make this tackle. That's outrageous. I mean, because 15, what was 15 doing? He tripped. It's fucking dumb.
And to have a rushing touchdown of that type of yardage, you've got to be able to make something miss. It's one thing to get into the 2nd level, but can you make that last defender miss? And you saw it on that play. Once he was in the clear with his speed, he was gone.
He'll start the return inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Heftiness coming out on the goal line. They'll try to pound their way in. He's got it down to the 1-yard line right on the doorstep of Pater. They're at their fastest tempo trying to get off this 3rd down play. And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati!
That is exactly what you want from your offense. And then late in the half, you want to execute and then punch it in physically on the ground. Take the lead going into the half. Take all the momentum. Nice execution on the drive by that offense.
I don't think UCF can score. Breaking a long run.
No chance at a return here. They'll start this own 25 seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Just enough time to get off one final play of the half. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Pass falls incomplete, and there are still 3 seconds left. Final seconds of the first half, and they'll try to put up 3.
3rd and short in college football today, you see so much more pass than you used to. The offense stays aggressive, and I think they stay aggressive because they know they're in field goal range. They got that 3 in their back pocket.
That late in the half field goal always gives you a little boost going to the locker room, and they'll need to finish off these final few seconds and not allow them to answer. The defense calls the timeout, and that's their last one of the half. So the offense doesn't want to take a chance here. They'll just come out and take a knee and wrap up the half.
Loudest my crowds have been when they're kneeling it down. Come on.
At the end of the second quarter, that means it's time to join Kevin and our halftime update.
Thanks so much, guys, and I need not tell you, rivalry games always bring out a ton of emotion, and no surprise, we saw just that in the first half today.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Out. And the Bearcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs.
It's crazy that pretty much all these plays work.
Touch pass on the jet sweep. And they picked up 9 on first down. It'll bring up second and short. The big fellas line up in a goal line defense. Give to the running back. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown Bearcats! Update. Let's go to Kevin Connors in the studio.
Gentlemen, it has gone final in that top 25 matchup we've been keeping a close eye on. Penn State is going to enjoy the trip back to Happy Valley after a rock-solid performance. And you take care of business on the road, and you stack wins there in Beaver Stadium, and suddenly it's quite the resume.
I'm not going to switch on, because I know as soon as I switch on, something super goofy will start happening.
DB's right up on the receivers. Leaves it with the back.
There you go, Corleone.
And he's going to lose the yard on that one. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Running back goes in motion. Brown wants to pass. Looking to the end zone. And it's caught.
There's like two guys there kind of like at least act like they want to make a play. At least like go for the ball. They just let them just throw it right between them. Reach out your arms or something.
Sometimes we ask coaches about halftime adjustments and they go blah, 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 blah. And then sometimes they make some good ones.
Sometimes that blah, 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 blah actually works, but it's working now. But it might be too little too late, but at least you got the party started.
Fair catch, called for and made. Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. They'll keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. They get him down, but this offense is set up first and goal from the 9. This offensive scoring position with a fresh set of downs.
And if it ain't broke, don't fix it. Just keep running the football. Everything is going according to plan right now. They've been able to stay on.
And he'll sprint in for the score.
Run, big dog.
Cincinnati! They've extended this lead, guys, but sometimes in a rivalry game, you get down and you fight back that much harder.
Man, you've seen crazy comebacks and crazy swings of momentum in rivalry games. You just need that first thing to break your way.
I think it really comes down to their key playmakers, David. They can come back, but these guys need to take ownership. Now's the time. In this type of game, they have got to step up and start making plays.
The throw to the outside is complete. He's there to make the stop, but the
Threw it right at my guy. He doesn't even put his hands up.
First down on the throw and catch.
And if the defense is going to sit back in zone, you know what you got to do. Run those crossers across the formation. Those guys that are looking at...
Touchdown, UCF!
Oh, watch this replay. I guess I gotta stop press. I can't even press in zone. Because watch. I bet he just runs right by him. Watch. Pressing, but I don't need to touch him.
Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
This offense needed a big play, and that is the guy that they need to go to help create a spark on offense. Awesome job.
They are running out of time here. They need to get the ball back. They'll line up for the onside kick. Not much drives more anxiety than waiting to see if the hand team can corral the onside kick, and they do. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. takes the handoff. It's Pryor.
Oh, we got all jumbled up.
Touchdown, Bearcats!
Nerds!
6 more to the board with that trip to the house. With that, the lead nice and comfortable, and they're cruising toward a 4-0 start. And that extra point is a big one, as they now have a 3-possession, 17-point lead. And they thought about a return, then thought better of it. They'll bring it out to the 25. On first down, here comes this offense. No hesitation at all. The offense stays on the field. They'll go for it. On fourth down, they'll throw for it.
Give me that. Willis is just a house call waiting to happen, man. That's what he does.
Touchdown, Cincinnati! Team's a little more comfortable after that score and much closer to a win here.
Man, he is dangerous. Don't throw it his side of the field. He's going to pick 6 on you all day.
Defense will come out feeling it. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. He's taking a deep shot. And that pass
another
is
one.
Intercepted. He couldn't quite get loose on that return, but he'd already made the play, and they've got it at the 35.
You know, the pass rushers, bringing them DBs. That's what I'm doing in this situation. When I got the lead by a couple scores early in the ball game in the 4th quarter, I'm going to rush the passer like crazy. I'm going to put all those DBs back playing the pass. That's what happened. Great job understanding they're going to have to take shots. We get the interception. This one's almost over.
Just broke the tackle and still on his feet. And they're the kick is up and good, and put one more on the lead. That's the kind of drive everybody loves. So see quarterback, one snap, put it in the end zone. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Caught close to the marker, it's Montgomery. And the defense able to drag him down, but not before. They'll recycle that down marker.
Ready, go! Ready.
Now from inside the red zone. He's got it on the run. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. Welcome to the Queen City of Cincinnati, of one of the most historic venues in all of college football. Nippert Stadium, home to the Cincinnati Bearcats. Today, we have one of those games that tests your focus. Top 25 team against an unranked opponent. Can you take care of business? As we'll see a squad from the Big 12, the Iowa State Cyclones, taking on the winners of 4 straight, the Cincinnati Bearcats. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack, and Jesse Palmer with me. Guys, it's time to get it going. The Cyclones will get us underway with the opening kickoff.
I think we should sign 3 or 4 recruits after this
He'll
game.
bring it out. It's Anderson. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, that they get him on the ground at the 20. The Bearcats offense takes the field for the first time today. And there he is, a man who makes an entire stadium hold its breath every time he touches the ball, Jesse.
This defense better have a lot of...
Sir, he definitely does.
Better as the game goes on. He's the kind of guy, David, who can wear a defense down.
And he is the primary.
How did that guy? That guy just squirted out of the box.
We gotta stop him.
So, whoop, I'm here. Yeah, even on the
Got stuffed
replay.
on first down, it's 2nd and 10. They'll go right back to the run. Crosses the 30, he's got away. They make the stop, but this running game moves the chains as they get the first down.
Opening drive, this guy break one. And so this defense has to do a better job at the point of attack, and their D coordinator probably is...
And he takes it in for the score. Touchdown, Bearcats! They'll try to add another to their lead. And with the extra point, they get the first 7 of the game. They put together an 81-yard drive, and they punctuated it with a 5-yard touchdown run. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Really disciplined job by the coverage unit to get down there and make the stop at the 19. The Cyclones offense will try to get something started with their first possession. As they get set to snap it, just about to reach the end of the quarter. Unleashes to the end zone. Falls incomplete.
He just throws quick.
Set, catch the football. Second down coming.
Well, that last incompletion is a good example of why your timing has to be so good as a quarterback, because the windows, they open and they close so quickly in this part of the field.
All right, good first quarter, boys.
2 running games so far. Dominance on the ground as we look at the first quarter stats. It's still 3rd and goal. It's a draw. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple. And they'll send out the field goal unit.
But after getting stuffed on that run, you now got 4th down. I'm not into chasing points this early in the game. I think you just take the field goal. You try to pay this drive off and this opportunity to put something on the board there.
Well, and nowadays you have these analytical cards, and the coaches, they literally look at every situation. Is it more advantageous to go for it or kick it? That's how they'll make this decision.
From inside his own 15, looking for a crevice. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. Thinking a little bit.
Yeah, we're probably going to have to throw it now in this second play. But what are we going to see defensively? Now that they know we're throwing, might they blitz us? Do I have to leave more guys?
Afterburner's coming.
See ya.
And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Cincinnati! Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. Punching it in for the touchdown. Not going to get a return here. They'll bring it out to the 25 as the kickoff sails through the back of the end zone. Pick up this conversion and go to work with a 1st and goal. On 3rd down, going up top.
Wide open.
Makes the catch in the end zone.
Bro is dry. What? So I probably did. I did shade him underneath. That's still wild.
Down Cyclones.
Man, that is so good. There's not a lot of room to work over there on the sideline in the end zone, but he was able to control his body, catch the football, make sure he had a foot down inbounds. It doesn't get any better than that.
Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 15, trying to follow his blockers. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Now they'll try the right side. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the 1st down without getting it into the end zone. Motion from the offense. Receiver on the move gets the touch pass.
Too easy.
Now Bearcats! And they made it to the house where they found that 6 points waiting on them.
Really nice job working the route, getting himself open. He was able to locate the football, snag it out of the air, and this guy now has 5 receiving touchdowns on the year.
Really? 5?
And it'll come
I found a way in a run-only offense. You can still get a top receiver on the year.
Sending the offense back out. Timeout is called, and it's the defense wanting to make sure that everyone's on the same page for this big down. On 3rd and short, they'll try to convert through the air. And he's knocked down immediately, but not before he moves the chains. Clock stops momentarily for the 1st down. They'll hurry to the line. To the air on 1st down. Going for 6.
That's gotta be a pick.
And it's incomplete. He was looking to the end zone and trying to get 6. Running out of time here in the 1st half. They're going to have to be efficient to put some points on the board before the break.
Same play, bro.
And he was pushing for that goal line, but the D stopped him at the 2. They'll use a timeout right before halftime. Maybe time for 1 or 2 more plays. The defense burns their 3rd and final timeout of the half.
Nah, it won't matter.
And it's 3rd down, but they're going to go ahead and try the field goal and try to get points before the break. The distance is no problem, but this angle from the left can test you. Oh, the attempt is
Oh, man.
no good.
Terrible.
My goodness, you need those field goals, guys, to cut into that deficit. We're still at 11.
Well, everybody in the stadium thought that was an automatic 3. Not so fast.
That guy's going to come up and smack you, and you got to do something about it. I think the defense, maybe time to start committing more guys to stopping that run, not worrying about the pass as much.
Ooh, and I love the running back here. Running into the blitz, he saw the extra defender. He was able to put his foot in the ground and make a miss. That was a good play.
Touch pass on the run. The Bearcats have a first down. On the doorstep of cashing it in for the offense. A first down run on the doorstep. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And they take it in for 6
All those 4 stars come this way. Ba-da-da-da-na-na-na.
And the extra point sails through for a 28-10 lead.
The offense continues to run the football. The second rushing touchdown from the running back. The offensive line paving holes. Continue to feed this man the ball.
And the coverage team gets the returner on the ground. Iowa State sending the offense back out.
Box and getting the tackle for loss.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off.
There we go.
Much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe of 49. The Cyclones will try to pin it back with the punt. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away. No return coming. He'll call for the fair catch. First, an array of possibilities here. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. Third down. They can't pick up the first without scoring. They get him on the ground, but not before he gets enough for the first down. And the Bearcats will try to put one on the board on first and goal. Trying to run it in. Touchdown, Bearcats! And the route is on. They build this fourth quarter lead, and they are just minutes away from going 5-0. Well, let's count them up. 1, 2, 3. 3 is the magic number for touchdowns.
Yeah, it's as easy as ABC. Goodness gracious. He's been getting whatever he wants, whenever he wants, however he wants. I might want to change something up, or maybe focus on that guy that's getting the football a lot and scoring.
Set up the screen and create some lanes for their running back.
The offense has struggled. They're not going to win this game, but trust me, this coaching staff is still
Going for it all.
Give me that.
Was intercepted at the goal line. Got some room to run. And stampeding through the defense.
Boy.
And they capitalize not only on
Gotta cover it myself.
great return,
The game hates covering obvious weaknesses of cover 3, apparently.
Here comes the Cincinnati offense back on the field. The red zone is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down.
So
We have
fast.
breaking news. They score yet another touchdown.
And how about this squad, man? Looking good again. Like, I feel like we say this week in and week out. Just continuing to remain undefeated. Whatever it takes, offense, defense, special teams, they have been a good unit, and that's why their ranking is so high.
No chance to return that one. A booming kickoff out of the back of the end zone. It's a touchback.
He's now over 300 yards passing.
He'll take a shot. And
Give me
there's
that.
interception number 3 on the day. Got room on
That's
the
a touchdown.
return.
Dude, look how skinny this guy's legs look.
He's
What?
at the 10. And he will roll into the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That'll give him a little more breathing room as they try to push this winning streak to 5. Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Boston College is on top, but it's not like Matt Ryan or Doug Flutie are playing quarterback today, which is why they can't pull away over Georgia Tech. Just another week of college football where we've come to expect the unexpected. Fellas?
Thanks for the update on that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final. And it's picked for the 4th time
It's a pick
today.
party. Get in there. Let's go. My boy Ken. He gets a pick 6 every week.
Confidence over there as they're closing in on a Week 7 win.
Man, the offense has the lead, has the football. All you got to do is run the clock out, maybe be conservative, run the football. They chose to throw, and
they did not have the lead, you dumb announcers.
Turn as that ball flies out of the back of the end zone. Right here.
And this one was a beatdown. And there's nothing you can...
And his
another one.
Interception of the game, a miracle they haven't pulled him yet. They got him down pretty quickly after the pick, but
and you're in this situation, you know exactly what is coming. It's going to be a pass. They have to because the clock is their enemy.
Get out of here, Dominique Orange.
Forcing the interception, almost putting the nail in the coffin.
And while the game is all but decided, why not try to get another one if you can? That's part of the fun, right? They get him on the ground at the 3-yard line, but this defense is taking some punches. The Bearcats headed quickly to the line. On 2nd and goal, they believe he's got a nose for the goal line. Touchdown, Cincinnati! And the punishment has been on this one. It's all over.
No doubt, it's over. But you know what? These stats aren't over. They count for postseason awards. So I'm all for piling on the stats, running up the score, offense, get the stats.
Iowa State has the ball back. The Cyclones ready to go on offense.
Fucking stupid. There's no way they're on the same play.
Good, man. Wow. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like they just haven't been in a rhythm. They haven't got it going and never built the momentum. This is one of those days that you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like. Hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. This is quickly turning into a celebration, Jesse, as they've taken control of this game.
And they should feel good about how they've played. They knew they had to come in here, protect home turf. They've gone out.
Too easy. I heard that might be a glitch too, where if you guys have a certain amount of speed, you can just throw it deep every single play.
Was over already, but how about an exclamation point to go with it? Another score for this offense. They've had themselves a great day, and the stats just continue to pile up.
Offense set on 1st down. To throw, it's Beck. Here's a throw downfield late. What a spectacular grab there as they try to finish this game with a little something to feel good about.
That was kind of low. Good catch. Yeah.
And after this play, the cake will be baked.
Cake will be baked.
Throw it on 1st down. Lets it fly deep downfield. And the pass is
almost got that.
Looking for a little salve for the wound, but the ball game is over.
It's 7-7.
When you hit this point in the season, Week 7, you sort of turn the corner and you remain unbeaten at this point.